morning. Hey, hey, it's a great morning.
Good morning, delivery fam, and welcome back to another episode of Breakfast with UDM on the Life of a Gig Worker podcast. And since it is Thursday, gong. Yeah, dark side of gig work. Okay, Josh, in the last episode, I said, I got something I got to show you. And your ass decided
ruined it.
You just ruined it, bro. I think you seen it based on what you said. I'm like, damn, he knows. But the audience doesn't. So let's check this out really quick.
There is a siren! Get in here! Forget about our packages! Come in! You are the bravest Amazon delivery driver ever! What's your name?
Kayla.
Kayla, high five. I said come in, not bring our packages. There's literally a siren. A siren outside because...
This is the highlight of my night right
Boy! Look at that motherfucking mustache.
here. Yeah, I'm jealous of him, bro. I am super jealous. I got nothing.
Be there soon. I'll be there soon.
Nah,
Just
but you got more than me. I ain't got nothing. Nothing at all. I'm like, I want to be able to do that.
You baby face bitch.
Whatever. Okay. But bro, rewind.
Boy, he looked like, wait a minute, go back.
Okay.
Back. No, go back to his face. That is the most fashionable Mr. Clean I have ever fucking laid eyes on.
Yo, that man clean for real.
Yeah, that's Mr. Clean, bro.
Okay,
you know
all right.
Mr. Clean, Mr.
But hold up, Josh. Let's rewind a little bit. Yeah, you want to sing jingles and stuff, bro. What would you have done if this were you?
So I've been in this predicament with Amazon before. I remember calling you a long time ago and the sirens are going on and Amazon was like, oh, y'all need to stay out there. I said, yeah, fuck you. I'm coming to the station, bitch.
Yeah.
Bro, you remember that? And then oh, this one was the kicker. So I get back to the station, right? There's a second fucking tornado warning.
Mm-hmm.
They locked everybody in the warehouse. And I said, damn, this is right after they got sued for that shit where like 13 people died for doing the same shit. So I'm like, didn't y'all just get sued for this? Like, we in a big open piece of metal. And it rips like a tuna can in high winds. And you want me to stay here? I would much rather take my chances driving as fast as I can, as far as I fucking can. But yeah, no. Bro, if this was me and I'm at a customer's house, I'm telling you right now, I'm breaking in, beating the door down, something. Because that van ain't going to last.
It ain't?
I pay.
That's a new one, right? That's the electric one?
Yeah, that's a fish can in and of itself. That's all weight reduction for battery capacity. That thing is a tuna can.
Okay, well, let's finish off the video to give this person a shout out. I think
she been viral twice.
A Dose of Diaz. Hold on.
That's not her name.
There is a siren! Get in here! Forget about our packages!
She says her name when he gives her
Come
high five.
in! You are the
Kayla.
bravest
She been viral
Amazon
3 or 4
delivery
times.
driver ever! What's your name?
Kayla.
Kayla, high five. I said come in, not bring our packages. There's literally a siren. A siren outside because there's a tornado coming and she brings our package in. Unbelievable.
I love this guy, man. Bro, a Dose of Diaz, a siren outside, a siren.
He sounds like one of those old-timey fucking, the old ice cream guys that had the twisty mustache and they would always make the jokes and talk all proper like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he sounds like one of those. But she's been viral a couple of times.
She has?
Because, yeah. So she was viral once before for like when during the pandemic when people were putting the stuff outside. She's a real cool Amazon driver. She's been viral a couple of times.
Okay. I mean, at the end of the day, go ahead, finish your statement.
Kayla the Amazon driver. I think she got her own TikTok and everything, but she's been viral a couple of times. She's been doing Amazon for a while.
Well, kudos to her, because I don't know. How would I handle that? Is the pay worth it to do all that? Maybe she's getting paid off of TikTok, so this was just
Well,
free publicity for her own TikTok. I don't know.
so it depends on which DSP you work for. Like my DSP was pretty decent, right? So our starting pay was, I think it was 16, but you were able to work your way up. They had different positions within the company in which you could make more money. Like you could be a lead driver, which a lead driver had their team and you were responsible for the teams hitting their certain numbers, and then everybody would
Yeah.
get bonus, but you got paid more.
Yeah.
I was operations manager, so I handled HR, I handled fleet operations, and then scheduling. And I made, I think it was like 22 or some shit. It's been so fucking long, I don't remember, but it was like 22 or some shit. And then I would go on the road every so often. But after I broke my foot, I told him, I'm like, I'm not doing that anymore.
But what do you think about gig workers that's out there that's maybe doing some deliveries during that tornado or bad times, bad weather?
Amazon Flex is not worth losing your life over because you have absolutely no benefits. If you lose your life as an Amazon DSP driver, at least you got life insurance. But you ain't got that as a gig worker. I mean, you might, but they ain't paying for it. At least Amazon's paying for that. If a tornado warning comes out, everything stops. I don't care if you're risking deactivation, everything stops. These packages are not worth losing your life over. This food is not worth losing your life over. Now, it's a little bit different if you're like an Uber driver and you have a passenger in the car. At that point, you can't just like dip the passenger off and be like, you on your own, bro. Fuck out of here. See you later. Middle of the highway in a tornado. Like you just can't. But you just gonna have to take that bad rate and put your foot on the gas and keep it pushing.
So when I saw this, man, the first thing I thought about was when you were out there on the road, and I didn't even recall that time that you said that you was going back to the warehouse or whatever it was, and I was like, damn, you reminded me of it here. But the amount of times, remember the story I told you about? I was at Cold Stone Creamery, right?
Yeah.
This brought back those memories, bro, and I was like, for a brief second, like everything was just calm down. And then you know, and I was like, damn, okay. So to see that she went above and beyond to at least before I leave this van, let me go grab these packages. I was like, I remember you received, I guess you were like the top package delivery driver or whatever at one point in the DSP or whatever it was. Right. And you delivered how many packages, and every conversation we would have about Amazon Flex, you would always tell me, you got to make my numbers, bro. Your numbers is shit, or whatever the hell you would say. Right. Oh, you got to do this and this amount of packages and this amount of time to meet my shit. Like, nah, I don't give a shit about yours. I'm just trying to make money. But I just thought about you, man. And I thought about how many other drivers that's dealing with these elements. Right. In this case here, we're dealing with a tornado. You hear the sirens, right? In other cases, there's people that deal with blizzards, right? I remember seeing, I didn't even know this shit was really possible. I remember seeing a tire, the wheel well, frozen. The shit is frozen, bro. The whole fender to the tire to the wheel, everything is frozen. I'm like, wait, how?
Wait till this winter time when those Rivians, because now all these Rivians are being delivered across America. And it's been proven time and time again that the Rivians or any EV is not efficient in colder weather
because
the battery degradation, and there's no heat to the battery, so the cells will actually freeze.
Damn.
So wait till this fucking winter time when drivers are getting stuck on the sides of the road because their battery froze. They ain't got no HVAC. They don't got nothing. It's gonna be a lawsuit, bro.
Hey, just really quick before we even go to the next video here, I want to share with you. My mother said something to me, and I wanted to get your take on this, and anybody else in the comments that knows about Tesla or whatever. My mother told me that, some guy she know or whatever told her that his Tesla, for some reason, it wouldn't start, right? And he had to pay like 17 grand to get that fixed.
That's the batteries.
So that's a real number? Like,
yeah, those cells cost a lot of money because, okay, you ever seen those 18650 batteries like for flashlights and all? They're bigger than a AA, but they're like pretty decent size.
The D
Take
side
that-
battery? The D battery?
No. It looked like a AA, but it's longer.
No,
So
I've
it's like
never
a
seen
long
those.
AA. So
Let me look
it's
it
called
up. Go ahead.
it's called the 18650 battery. And imagine those and multiply that times like say 5,000. That's what's in those batteries. Or at least that's what was in those batteries at one point.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah. Now you see the cost of that. Multiply that times about, I don't know, 1,000 or 2, maybe 3,000.
Because of all the batteries that it takes to power
One
the
cell,
damn shit.
yeah. One cell is a bunch of microcells.
Okay.
So now, and here's the thing. Technically, if you do the correct diagnosis, because those batteries are semi-modular, you could take a cell out and put a new cell in, and the vehicle will run just fine. But because Tesla wants to be special, they replaced the battery pack as a whole. They had found this on some of the Priuses where instead of replacing the entire hybrid battery, they would replace the cell itself, and it was much more cost efficient, but Tesla refuses to go to that point.
All right. So the last thing I'm going to ask you here on this topic, is that number really real, bro? Like 17 grand? I was like, nah, that can't be right, Ma. She was like, that's what he told me.
Yeah,
I was like,
that number is
17 grand because my car stopped working. I couldn't start it.
Yeah, it is a very real number, and this is why always, if you're going to buy a Tesla and you're going to get down that road, I always recommend whatever extended warranty package that you could possibly get for the longest amount of time on the battery cell. It is like, it basically, imagine this. You buy a Nissan. You know the Nissans have terrible CVT transmissions. So you're going to try to cover that CVT transmission for as long as possible. And that's because you know it's going to go out. It's not a if, it's a when. It's the same thing with the batteries. Eventually the battery cells are going to die. It's not a if, it's a when. And you want to make sure that you're covering yourself for as long as possible to prepare yourself for that, because most of the time those extended warranty policies are much cheaper than the part that you're trying to replace.
Okay. Well, shit. With all that said, let's check out this next video. Back to the dark side of gig work, y'all. We just had to have a little quick, because that was a brain. Anyway, we're not going into that. Check this out. All right, so my leasing office left a card on my door.
Eviction notice.
I wasn't sure what it was. I know y'all can read for yourselves, but just in case you cannot look at the moment. Until my little neighbor pointed it out to his mom. A birthday card.
He a little Josh right there. He don't miss shit.
Bruh.
You know why he taking it? You know why he taking it? You know why he taking it. He think, hey, there might be some money in that card. Let me grab that motherfucker real quick.
But the boldness, this man looking at the camera.
His face is covered. He don't give a fuck. He think he covered. And again, oh, son of a bitch. Here we go again. A motherfucker wearing a 10 grand chain around his neck doing some DoorDash. And some, oh, son of a bitch. What are those?
I don't know what I don't know what they are.
What are those, bro? Zoom in.
I can't zoom in on this
zoom in. He wearing some motherfucking slides.
I can't. Okay, yeah. Look,
Look, yeah, you can see it when he lift his foot. We got Wait, we gotta roast his ass because otherwise we sexist. Who the fuck you think you is with a 10 grand chain and some fucking Bobo slides? Cause ain't nobody know what fucking brand those are.
They Devos.
Devos. The foo-foo. She got the foo-foo slides.
But bro, look.
And then here you go making us look bad. Oh, son of a bitch.
What?
This proves our point. Look,
What?
he not dressed the part, and he got DoorDash bag, and here he go making everybody look bad because he ain't dressed the part, and boom, he's stealing some shit.
Yep.
We don't even know if he's stealing some shit yet. Hold on, let us not assume. Continue.
Yep.
Yep, he took it. Had to be sure first. He stole it.
Right. Now, but look at the caption. All right. My little neighbor pointed it out to his mom. Within an hour, this DoorDash driver sees it and takes it while looking at at my camera. Bro, he is
guilty as fuck.
That mask ain't really hiding shit, bro.
Oh, they gonna find his ass.
Okay, but listen, if his mouth is jacked up, then okay, it's hiding something, right? But you could tell, you could see what kind of hair he got, it's frizzy, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Boop.
Bro.
This just proves our point, bro. It be the motherfuckers with the slides making us look bad, bro. Be the motherfuckers with the slippers.
I just noticed what you said. Right. Shout out to Irina CIDC. I guess that's what it is. All right. Shout out to you, Irina, for posting that. But there are dashers out there that make us look bad. Not just dashers. There are drivers of all apps that make us look bad, you know? And we got to hold each other accountable. Listen, I just feel like we got to hold each other to a certain standard, right? Now, I'm not saying for y'all to go up to people and say, hey, you're not dressed appropriately. Take your ass home, right? No, that's not what I'm saying. Because if your ass don't know how to fight and your whole face getting, nah, we not, no. UDM told me do it. No, don't do it, okay? But all I'm saying is, I know some of y'all, don't let it just be Josh and I. Put it in the comments. What's the worst dressed that you've ever seen? A Dasher, Uber Eats driver, Grubhub, Instacart, Shipped. What's the worst you've seen See, I'm drooling, right? The worst you've seen somebody dressed while on a pickup or a shop. Put it in the comments down below. What you got to say, Josh?
So the worst I have ever seen, this is when I first started and they were all over the bags. The bag, you gotta got a bag, gotta have a bag. I know you remember this. This is when we both had the same driver specialist.
Yeah.
I seen a Grubhub driver walk in the door wearing Jesus sandals and a pair of cargo shorts. Now, this don't sound too bad yet, but he had a nasty hole in his crotch of the pants. Like, I'm talking like you could fit your whole hand through his hole in his crotch.
We got to be careful.
Underwear.
But look, we got to be careful with that because in 2024, that's fashion.
In the crotch area? That's more of like a sex toy lingerie thing. No?
But, you know, Kanye, you know, with all the holes and shit in his, you know what I'm saying? You just don't know, bro. Maybe that was the early, the beta version. Maybe that was a beta version of Kanye's release. Okay, I don't know. But I can't say the worst that I've seen somebody dress, but the worst bag I've ever seen. The worst bag. Listen, that bag looked like they do everything out of that bag, bro. Like they do mechanic. They pick up trash in the yard with it. They used it as an insulated bag to put their groceries in. That bag looked so terrible. This was one of the reasons why, for all those that watch all my Deliver That videos and whatnot, and Deliver That, if you're watching this, you about to find out why I don't use y'all bags. Okay? But that blue bag, I understand Deliver That, and, you know, yeah, I understand all that. But that powder blue bag, that shit don't look pretty at all once it get dirty. That shit look nasty. Now, don't get me wrong. You should be wiping them bags down anyway. But this person, I don't even think they could save that damn bag. That bag, bro, that bag looked terrible. And I saw them going into the restaurant. I'm not even going to mention the restaurant's name. The manager saw the lady. It was a lady, too. The manager saw the lady put that bag on her table, and she was like, now, she don't see me seeing her talk about her with her eyes, right? But then I see her like tap the other lady, and she like, basically, I'm going to just make up my own words here. Somebody come look at this.
Did this bitch just put that shit on?
Bro, the bag looked so terrible. It looked terrible. And I could only imagine what that customer looked like. I know how you felt about the woman in the Cadillacs, the car and the floorboard. Bro, I think you said something like, man, they had to take that shit back to the store or whatever, right?
See.
What? This situation, bro.
Hold up. Don't fault me.
But I'm saying,
go ahead.
This situation was, I believe you would have said, burn the groceries in that shit. Like, don't even take it back to the store. That shit infested something.
See, Darian, don't fault me for this one. But my bags never leave my car. They will never leave my car. And the reason that my bags never leave my car is because that is where they are the cleanest. So, and taking it from the car to the venue and from the food from the restaurant to the bags and from the bags to the venue, you're not going to lose that much temperature on those tin foil things. So I've never used my bag outside of my car. Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, delivered, none of that. I don't care what your contract says. One thing I don't do is present poorly to the customer. That's one thing that I do not do.
Now, I could back him up and say that, that's him. He's been stating this for years before Deliver That even became a real big conversation in the gig economy space on YouTube, right? He's been saying this for years. He don't use bags. Like, he don't bring it into the restaurant. Like,
this has been a thing for me ever since Domino's. And it's because one time I opened up the bag. When I opened up the bag in front of a customer, bro, they got a whiff of a moldy ass bag. And this was back when the manager used to bag up the orders and put the little sticker on the front of the bag. Mm-hmm. So we didn't know what was in the bag or the condition of the bag. It was their responsibility to wipe the bag out and put it under the hot table so that it would dry. And they would just not dry them. And that was the problem. So I opened the bag up and the customer got this whiff of moldy fucking pizza. And ever since that day, I have never taken a hot bag to a customer's door. I refuse. I don't take it into the restaurant either. It's nobody's business because you're putting a target on your back. We're delivery drivers. I've always talked about safety. Yeah. And if you're dragging that bag around, you're dragging a target around with you. So professionalism flies out the window because that same food that was in the bag is going to be the same food that you get when it wasn't in a bag in the first place. Now, it goes in a bag when it's in the car, so that when the AC on, it doesn't get all cold. But when it comes out of that vehicle, I'm not putting it in unless it's raining. I will take the bag to the venue if it is raining, but that is only for catering orders.
Well, I understand where you're coming from, Josh. I truly do, right? But I still take my bag, and
can't do it.
I understand. To each his own. To each his own, right? I get it, right? I still take my bag. Me taking my bags in has put me in a position where these restaurants love what they see when I enter into the restaurant with my catering gear, my carts, my bags, everything. They love what they see. And that presentation means the world to me, right? When I am doing it as far as like getting to the restaurant or getting to the customer, sometimes I heard one today. The customer was like, "Oh my gosh, oh thank you." I was like, "What?" Cause she just came up to me, grabbed me by the shoulders, and she was like, "Thank you." And I was like, "What?" Then she said, "The last person that delivered, it was a previous day. It was kind of like drizzling, and and they had a large order, and they had no bags, they had no cart, they had nothing." And they came in and they were like, "I need help."
Nope.
They went out. They went out to get the food out the person's vehicle. They had to park in a space because the valet area was congested. They had to park in a space, and the staff, the person that placed the order, had somebody else with her. They had to go get the food out the vehicle. So she grabbed me, telling me, "Thank you for having your shit together."
No, in most cases, because I always have a cart, so I always take the cart. It's never something where I ask them to come and get the food if it's a catering order. Now, if you're in a hotel and it's one of them Disney hotels, you come in and get your shit. But like as far as catering goes, I always have the cart itself, but the bag is questionable. Sometimes I just don't want to use the fucking bag. And it's because sometimes the bag is going to do more harm than it is good. Like if it's something that's cold and needs to remain cold, like fucking $1,000 worth of Cold Stone, yeah, that bitch is getting in the bag from the moment we get into the restaurant and to the moment that I give it to them. It's going in that bag.
What you trying
Cold
to say,
Stone
Josh?
is not a deliverable fucking food.
Hey, I did a good ass job, Josh.
I seen the freezer burn on that, bro. They put that bitch in like the deep freezer that got to like -50. The freezer burn, yeah. Look at the freezer burn on the top of that motherfucker, bro.
I don't care. I made good money on that shit, and I did a good ass job. That shit was frozen, and I put it in my bags. And shout out to Delivered
bags either.
But look, shout out to Delivered. I didn't even know their logo was in the shit.
I don't like their bag, bro. That bag looked dirty as fuck from the jump.
It do?
Yeah.
Well, it was a little. It was raining.
Well, so is that powder blue bag? That's the deliver that bag.
The Deliver That bag is the blue one, but I had the.
I don't like that at all.
Why not?
The blue color would get really dirty. I would prefer a black bag.
No. That one's easier. The powder blue one, Josh.
Oh, you talking about the powder blue,
the
like
powder baby blue looking mother. Yeah, that. No, bro, that's the one that I'm talking about. That lady came in the damn restaurant and that shit looked like it been through war, bro.
I've been calling out Darian, bro. Darian, come get your boys. Y'all need a different color, bro. Need a different color.
Hey, speaking of, what's going on in the background, bro? Your lights cut off?
Yeah, that was the fish tank lights cut off. Because the fish tank lights are blue, but I had okay, so let me tell you what was happening. I had blue lights on additional hours throughout the day, and I've got so much algae in my fucking fish tank right now. It is unreal. So I went back to the normal schedule. So we go on with this white light. I know it's been a part of the brand, but we gonna have to adjust my fish tank schedule. But it takes 2 weeks to adjust the schedule because otherwise we end up with fish in shock.
Yeah, take care of the fish.
Those fish Those fish cost a lot of money.
Yeah, take care of the fish, man. We love animals. We love black people. We love white people. We love Asian people. We love all people. We love all animals. Right?
We just hate motherfuckers in slides.
Anyway, I can't say that though, Josh, because
your cousin wears slides.
Oh yes, and perfect example, right? Yeah, we spoke about my cousin's slides. Where the hell is it? I gotta put that up on the screen. I can't find it at the moment, but I will find it very soon.
Come on, bring up the what are those?
How far back? What episode was that?
That was damn, I don't know. Fuck. You asked me all the wrong questions.
Bro, I got so much shit. Bro. I don't even know if I'll be able to find it. But, fam, while I look for this, and Josh is not helping out by not continuing the conversation about something else
The
while I
fuck
look for.
I'm supposed to do?
I'm looking
I
for.
can't see your screen.
I know you can't, but I'm looking for this damn shit. You can't keep talking to them and give them some words of encouragement of something.
Oh, words of encouragement. Yeah, don't wear fucking slides when you're on a delivery because you never know when it's gonna rain. You seen the lady was just in a tornado. She didn't when she went to work today. She didn't expect a tornado because she wouldn't have shown the fuck up if she did. So you probably should wear slides because what happens if it rains and it get real fucking wet, and all you got some sock. You got fucking wet sock. Ooh, that's the worst. I don't even like, bro. Sometimes I'd be wanting rubber boots to come out here and do this shit because, like, you step off in the wrong puddle and it's like up to your knees and shit. And you be like, damn, now I got the fucking Disney, the SeaWorld shoe.
I can't find it, Josh. Wet. I give up. I can't find it. It's too many pictures in this shit. But
and then when you walk, you get quick.
Yeah, I hate that too. But anyway, fam, be safe out there, right? People just understand that there's all kind of people that's making us look bad. All right. They're making us look bad by the things that they do. Right. I know you would probably not even consider taking somebody's birthday card off the door that was taped to the door. I know I wouldn't, right?
Okay.
I'll just walk past like I never seen it.
Okay, I got in trouble at Amazon at one point. So it said to the Amazon driver, but I did not know it was not to me. This was around the holiday time during pandemic, and people were leaving all sorts of like cards and gift cards and stuff, and it said for the Amazon driver on it. What I did not know was that was for their Amazon Fresh driver that was delivering their Whole Foods. So when I took it and they called customer support, I had to drive all the way the fuck back to give it back. And it was an hour drive.
Well, at least you gave it back though, bro.
I gave it back because they said if you don't, you're fired. We're going to tier 1 infraction you and you won't be able to work for Amazon for 3 years. I said, son of a bitch.
But hold on. Let's fast forward here. Do you think he giving it back?
Oh, hell nah. That motherfucker taking that and spinning it on another chain or maybe even some fucking fresh slides where it's actually a brand. Oh, he got the crotch holes too. Look at that.
I don't know something about this, bro. Just seeing him doing the dance move. Doom, 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 doom.
He doing a 1-2 step. Oh, he doing a cha-cha slide. To the left. To the left.
Oh, moonwalk. Oh. Okay. Anyway, we having too much fun at the moment, fam. Be safe out there. Okay, there's all kind of shit going on around us. We gotta be vigilant. We gotta pay attention. And as a dasher, if you're the one stealing shit from people's yards and shit, packages, birthday cards, just stop. Just stop. Right? Just stop. That's all I got. Any last words, Josh?
Don't wear fucking slides because I'm gonna clown you. Because since we there has to be an equality front. Everybody get treated equally, right? You wear some slides, I'm on that ass.
So with that said, have a good one, and we'll see you in the next episode. Deuces.
Oh yeah.